As a virtue, prudence makes easy to do good. At this end, it directs the operations of a few faculties. Under its guidance, reason, our intelligence, deliberates and discerns what to do. Will then chooses and decides in consequence. Finally, other solicited faculties, especially locomotion, execute the act commanded. But commanded by which faculty? The main and typical act of prudence is precisely this commandment. Which faculty assumes thus the ultimate responsibility of the goodness or malice of our behavior? The spontaneous answer is will. Instinctively, we think that one is good through goodwill rather than through right reason. Kant made himself the official interpreter of this instinctive answer. As absolutely good, he declares there is only a good will. He is sure that inasmuch as we want to do what we must do, we can be sure to do good. It really seems so, for what advantage can come from contriving efficacious means if, being of bad will, we pursue a wrong end? Therefore, the main agent of good behavior seems to be a good will, which applies reason to imagine good means for the end which a priori must be pursued. Otherwise, being of bad will, maybe one will be astute enough to devise good means, efficacious means, but they will be so in order to do evil. However, what does mean a good will? Whatever Kant may say, a will is not good or wrong absolutely, independently of what it wants. What makes good a will is that it wants a good end. But this is possible only if it is illuminated by reason. It's reason which perceives the nature of an aim, and through its nature, its goodness or malice. Aristotle, deeper than Kant, already saw that first, absolutely, it is the end to pursue which is good, and that it is good in its nature. That afterwards, reason becomes right, detecting it truly, and that finally, the good will is good only adopting the good end marked by reason. Ultimately, therefore, it is reason which commands, so that prudence is mostly an intellectual virtue, even if it keeps a moral aspect due to the fact that it aligns will on what reason commands. In short, reason discerns the end imposed to man by his nature and applies will to do it. Afterwards, will puts reason to contribution to discover adequate means. Discovering them, reason presses will to have the pertinent faculties to execute them.